Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Rumstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Grab behind the line. It's Staley. Breaks loose at the 45. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Lewis. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Down the middle, it's Brazil. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll give it to the running back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Volunteers have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. When he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll give it to the back. Solid gain there, sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
set to pass. It's Aguilar. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the 3rd down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Klubnik. To screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great pace patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Only trapping for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer with a 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. To the air. It's Aguilar. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. Great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Caught behind the line, it's Randall. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A gift for the defense. 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. At midfield. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
To throw. It's Klubnik bringing pressure. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. It is brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Running back has it on the screen now. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ah, here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Clemson, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point gets him into the touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Aguilar. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him in second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, balls. This offense cannot be stopped.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. The comeback is on. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Staley. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains at that incompletion. That's caught. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
In the red area, it's Lewis. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or then check him out. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone. But it is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Put some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure a victory here.
They're setting out to try with BAT. Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. To throw, it's Klubnik. Cut quickly. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Look out. Whole different game now.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll make it into the end zone for the two-point try, but there is a flag down. This is going to be a crucial call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.